Welcome to this explainer on a truly fascinating breakthrough in modern technology. Over the last few years, we've all seen artificial intelligence evolve at just lightning speed. I mean, you probably used it, right? To answer a quick question, maybe summarize a massive document, or even generate a fun image. But up until now, AI has mostly been a tool that just talks back to us. Well, today, we're looking at the next major leap. We're talking about systems that are moving from simply answering your questions to actually doing the heavy lifting for you. We are diving into the rise of AI agents.
Okay, here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover the next AI evolution, chatbots versus AI agents, how AI agents actually work under the hood, agents in the real world, their limits and misconceptions, and finally, the future of AI.
Section 1. The next AI evolution.
To really put things in perspective, a lot of tech experts believe that the emergence of AI agents represents one of the most monumental shifts in modern history. Think back to how smartphones completely changed how we communicate, or how cloud computing revolutionized businesses. The move toward AI agents, it's widely considered to be a paradigm shift of that exact same magnitude. It is poised to fundamentally alter our work, our education, business, and honestly, just everyday life.
So what exactly is an AI agent? Well, by definition, it's an intelligent software system capable of understanding your goals, planning out multiple steps, using available tools, gathering information, making decisions, and executing tasks completely automatically. Instead of just answering a question, an agent tries to solve an entire problem. For instance, if you ask a standard AI for the cheapest flight to London, it just gives you text telling you the price. But an AI agent? It goes out and searches the flights, compares prices, reads airline policies, actually books the ticket, pays for it, adds the event to your calendar, and sends you a notification. It's literally the difference between asking for advice and having a digital assistant actually do the chore for you.
Section 2. Chatbots versus AI agents.
The contrast here really highlights the limits of what we're currently used to. You see, a traditional chatbot acts a lot like a superpowered search engine. It answers questions, it waits patiently for your exact instructions, it has very limited memory, and crucially, it cannot perform actions outside of its chat window. On the flip side, an AI agent acts like a true digital assistant. It plans tasks, uses external tools, remembers past information to provide context, makes independent decisions, and wraps up complex, multi-step work with minimal human supervision.
This quote perfectly distills the shift we're seeing. Generative AI creates content, AI agents complete tasks. You can kind of think of it this way. Large language models provide the core intelligence, right? They're the brain. But AI agents, they provide the action. They're the hands. They take that intelligence and actually apply it to real-world problems. Section 3. How AI agents work. Now, if these agents are acting on their own, how exactly do they do it? Let's demystify the magic here. Most AI agents operate using a very logical continuous cycle. Step 1, they receive a goal from the user. Step 2, they understand the request and break that massive goal into smaller, manageable chunks. Step 3, they gather info and use available tools to tackle that very first task. Step 4, they evaluate the results. Did it work? If yes, they move on. Step 5, they just repeat this entire loop, making decisions along the way until the original objective is completely finished. It's this continuous decision-making loop that lets them solve way more complex problems than an ordinary chatbot.
And to make that continuous cycle actually work, AI agents break out of the chat box and connect with the outside world. They interface directly with search engines, your email, your calendars, spreadsheets, web browsers, databases, maps, programming environments, and even massive business and cloud software. This ability to reach out and use the exact same digital tools that a human uses is what makes AI agents vastly more powerful.
Section 4. Agents in the real world. Let's ground this in reality. Imagine you're planning a family vacation. Normally, you'd spend hours with 15 different tabs open, cross-referencing dates and probably tearing your hair out over prices. With an AI agent, you just state your goal. Plan a one-week trip to Hawaii for 4 people under this budget. And the agent takes over. It finds the destinations, compares hotels, searches flights, calculates the total cost, suggests activities, builds a full travel itinerary, reserves the bookings, and shoots you the confirmation emails. It coordinates the whole shebang automatically from just one single request. And the applications extend way beyond just personal scheduling. For students, an agent doesn't just answer a math question. It builds a study plan, generates quizzes, tracks assignments, and schedules study sessions all at once. For businesses, agents are handling customer support, market analysis, invoice processing, and inventory management.
In software development, they're literally writing code, finding bugs, and running tests, speeding up development massively. And in healthcare, organizations are exploring agents for appointment scheduling, patient reminders, and medical documentation. Though it's incredibly important to note that in sensitive fields like healthcare, these systems are strictly intended to support professionals rather than ever replacing actual medical judgment. When you take all those applications into account, the key advantages become pretty undeniable. AI agents save incredibly valuable time, drastically reduce repetitive manual work, and increase overall productivity. Plus, they're available 24 hours a day, they can manage multiple complex tasks simultaneously, and ultimately, they just improve efficiency for everyone, from individuals to massive corporations.
Section 5. Limitations and misconceptions.
So, it all sounds incredibly futuristic, right? But it brings up a very critical question. Are AI agents perfect? I mean, are we really ready to just hand over the keys to our digital lives entirely?
Well, the short answer is absolutely no. The crucial point here is that we have to understand their current limitations. AI agents are still developing, and they can and do make mistakes. They require highly accurate information to function properly, and they can easily misunderstand instructions if they're complex or ambiguous. Because of this, they should never make important decisions without human review. Furthermore, giving a software system access to your emails, your finances, and your calendars, that poses very real privacy and security risks that absolutely have to be carefully managed.
We also need to clear up some common misconceptions that tend to cause unnecessary alarm. When we say agents, we are not talking about physical robots walking around your house. Also, these systems do not think like humans, and they definitely don't understand emotions the way people do. At their core, they are advanced software programs that predict, analyze, and make decisions based purely on data.
Section 6. The future of AI. The biggest tech companies in the world are treating this as the definitive next frontier. Massive investments are pouring in from industry giants like OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, and Anthropic. They're dedicating enormous resources to ensure that AI agents evolve from these experimental prototypes into reliable, everyday tools that integrate seamlessly into our daily workflows.
Over the next decade, experts predict AI agents will become increasingly common and vastly more capable. We're looking at a future where systems seamlessly combine reasoning, memory, planning, tool usage, and automation into a single intelligent assistant. These future agents could manage entire small businesses, coordinate human teams across different time zones, effortlessly control complex, smart home environments, assist scientists with groundbreaking research, support governments with logistics, and even provide personalized support for teachers in overcrowded classrooms.
Artificial intelligence is officially moving beyond simply answering our questions. Its next great era is focused on completing real work. As this explainer highlights perfectly, understanding AI agents today will help people prepare for the future of work and technology. The technology is still developing, but for sure it is coming fast. Understanding it today prepares you for tomorrow. Which leaves us with one final, pretty exciting question. If an AI agent eventually takes over planning your schedule, executing your chores, and running your daily workflow, what will you do with all your newfound free time?